guys, it's Bunny and welcome to today's video and welcome to another WWE reaction. For today, I'm gonna react to a video by WrestleMania. And the video is when WWE has 0% logic.
Number 5. Kane's fashion. During the Attitude Era, WWE did everything they could to keep the mystique surrounding Kane intact. Kane would always appear with his mask on, and whenever Kane would leave the arena, he would wear a face covering so nobody could see what he looked like. However, in an unusual move on Raw in '98, Kane was shown arriving at the arena in a night tracksuit. This was a striking visual which made zero sense. WWE was trying to portray Kane as a demonic psychopath.
Like, imagine Superman, you know? Like, you can't do that.
Demonic monster had the ability to walk around publicly in a mask as long as he had his brand new night tracksuit. Kane would never wear this attire again on camera, and fans remain baffled as to what WWE and Kane were even thinking. Number 4. Edge abruptly turns heel. Attending WWE Hall of Famer Edge heel was always going to be a risky move. Edge was beloved by the WWE fans, and turning a beloved name into a heel can have significant consequences. What do you mean? He was great as a heel. Wrong. In 2022, on the road to WrestleMania 38, Edge issued an open challenge for WrestleMania, and it was accepted by AJ Styles. In a shocking turn of events, Edge would brutally attack AJ to set up a WrestleMania match. This heel turn came out of nowhere, and there seemed no justification for Edge to suddenly embrace his villainous side once again. In the following weeks, Edge would debut a new gothic persona, and Edge seemed to have a grievance with the fans, despite them showing the multi-time world champion nothing but universal love since his return. It was hardly a surprise that Edge's heel run would last just a few short months, which was the right move, as fans as well as Edge himself knew that a heel run in 2022 just wasn't going to work. Number 3. Edge has supernatural powers. Speaking of Edge's disastrous 2022 heel run, one of the character elements that was introduced was the Edge now had supernatural abilities. Edge had the ability to appear out of nowhere and somehow had the ability to influence the lighting in the arena. Outside of Edge's brief involvement with the Ministry of Darkness, it was never explained to the audience that Edge now had supernatural abilities, and if he did, this remained dormant for over 20 years. Edge quite rightly was against the more supernatural elements of his heel character, and according to the WWE legend, they wanted to take the goofy supernatural aspects even further. Edge revealed in an interview with Sam Roberts that WWE wanted his stable to have cauldrons and even float to the ring. Yikes. Number 2.
No floating. We know how bad that goes.
WrestleMania 16 featured a huge plot twist as Vince McMahon turned on The Rock and officially joined forces with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. The reason as to why this was such a huge twist was because Triple H and Stephanie had made McMahon's life a living hell for months, and the game of McMahon even engaged in a pay-per-view match just a few months before WrestleMania 16.
That's true.
To make this work, WWE needed to deliver a compelling yet logical answer as to why McMahon had decided to put the bad blood behind him. Instead, on the Raw after WrestleMania 16, McMahon came down to the ring and simply decided to insult the crowd's appearance. It was horribly done, and WWE, despite having one of the strongest TV products in their history at the time, really dropped the ball when it came to this specific story arc. And number 1, Jimmy Uso turns on Jey Uso. Although the WWE product was red hot in 2023, the main event of SummerSlam was a colossal letdown. The main event saw Roman Reigns take on Jey Uso in a tribal combat match, and the finish featured Jimmy Uso turning heel and attacking his own brother. The first issue with this was that the match wasn't supposed to feature any outside interference, and the second issue was that the heel turn was incredibly frustrating. Based on WWE storytelling, Jimmy had no reason to turn on Jey, and WWE clearly knew this, and Jimmy could barely deliver an answer as to why he turned on his brother. On the following SmackDown, Jimmy explained that he didn't want.
Although sometimes, like, it is the shock factor that we need, and then hence forward explanation later on, which is also completely fine. But did we ever get one?
On Jey to win at SummerSlam because he would have become the new tribal chief, and this would have meant the end of the Usos. Jimmy would begin to berate Reigns in his promo, and despite this verbal bashing, Jimmy would join Reigns anyway and remain the decider with no questions asked. The Usos engaging in a feud is something that fans have wanted to see for a long time, yet the way WWE set the feud was terribly done. Jimmy's character motivations are all over the place, and it doesn't matter that he's a heel. Every motivation, no matter if the wrestling character is a heel or babyface, should have some genuine, realistic logic attached to it. There you have it, folks. 10 WWE
and that
moments
especially is really really important when you have people who are twins brothers. You know, like we need a really strong and compelling reason, because you cannot just like do that to your bro, you know, like you would never. So we really need a good reason for this. Kane had drip. Kane in a tracksuit and the mask. Yeah, that does not go, because like the idea of him being like scary and whatnot, like I can't. The most baffling thing about Kane's tracksuit is that it was blue instead of red. True though, if he did have it like in the same colors, black and red, add the white as well, doesn't matter. Like I think that would work. I think it would even sell, you know? Hiring Eva Marie made no sense. Sting coming to WWE just to lose to Triple H made no sense at all. Would have been perfect to face Taker. Jimmy Uso turning on Jey Uso was random, 50-50 booking. What is the point now though with that? Yeah, especially since Jimmy was the one who convinced Jey in leaving the bloodline after he left. So him randomly deciding to be Roman's flunky again was stupid on every level. Like, this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, it makes no sense. Maybe Jimmy wanted to have Jey out since the latter had been baptized by Roman to be the next tribal chief, which Jimmy couldn't accept. So by manipulating Jey, he had him leave the bloodline with him, only to rejoin Roman and Solo at the best opportunity by helping Roman retain the SummerSlam, therefore getting closer to becoming next heir. That's a theory. Yeah, what do you think about that, guys? Interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Liking the video is so important. Please just do it. It's so simple. Click. That's it. Done. It's like it was faster than me talking about it. But it helps the channel tremendously so we can get more people watching WWE as well as reacting and joining the community, because whenever I do live stream, we can chit chat together and have fun. Also, if you want more WWE content, I do upload it weekly, SmackDown as well as Raw, as well WrestleMania reactions on my Patreon, patreon.com/supportbunny. Thanks so much for watching. I love your faces and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye!